Oh, we're talking about Batman doesn't
No, that
kill,
one
but
where
he'll make you a
that
vegetable.
one with the Robert Pattinson one that they showed like last year, where he like beat that
Yeah,
dude.
like there's no way that man's in a coma. He's a
You can hear
puddle.
like squishing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Batman doesn't kill, but this Batman, he definitely killed that guy.
The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
Yeah.
Unless he had he put like an orange on his hand and that was the squish.
He's making an
That
orange
man
juice.
no longer has a face.
We need to go. We need to go.
Making
Yeah.
fresh orange juice. We've been recording. We got all this. What are you talking about? We're live. We all
What's
here.
happening?
That's a good intro. What's up, everybody? So we are back with episode 2 of What's Happening. I am, of course,
delicious orange
Batman. Fresh squeeze juice.
The cake's watching on, and he's like, "Man, I can't wait till I get to have some."
Oh, it's such a great Sunny D commercial. Fresh squeeze.
Oh, goodness.
Dude, he totally killed him.
Oh
He's
God!
dead.
I'm pretty sure that dude is dead.
This
But
Batman kills people.
Real quick, let's introduce. So I'm Lord Magnus, joined with my pals. You'll notice that it's a little larger this time. We got our friend Butters to join us. What's up, Butters? Do you want to be called that? We can actually call I mean, because I just thought about
Well,
that.
we're gonna call you
All my nicknames have somehow been breakfast food related.
That's so
My
funny.
first and most popular one was waffle.
Nice.
And then it became Butters. Soon it will be syrup and raspberry jelly.
Omelet. Oh goodness. Okay, and of course Rob Revenge is here again.
Hello.
And as you can see, we are talking about, well, you didn't see actually because we kind of went into it, but we're talking about the Batman trailer. This, of course, is the Robert Pattinson. Is it a reboot? It's a reboot, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to make a new trilogy out of it.
Of course, because trilogies is this is what you get now. Everything has to be 3, but. So,
Except for the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies.
oh, it's, oh, oh,
This one, I think this one counts.
oh, that's true. You
Yeah.
can say
If
this
he's
was his
actually in
third.
it.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
But no, so it's supposed to come out. I think it was supposed to be out already, but I think Batman is coming out next year. And we're talking about the trailer that they showed last year at the DC Fandom, which they announced there is another DC Fandom this year. I think next month. I think it's in October. Where they're supposed to show the Batman footage. So more stuff from that, and then a bunch of the games that are coming anyway. But anyway, the Batman, Rob Revenge. I know, like we were saying, that trailer.
It's a great trailer. Like,
It
is it rated R? Is it? I don't
The
know.
movie or the.
I think the scene was rated.
Yeah.
The scene definitely was
Yeah.
rated. Like.
No, do we
if-
know what its rating is going to be yet?
Not yet. I don't
Not
think
yet.
so. They probably will
hoping
push.
R, man.
They'll push for it. It'll be PG-13. It'll be probably like pushing R or as close to R as you get. But yeah,
Isn't Matt Reeves having a fight with the studio right now? Because I know his first cut's 3 hours long, and I guess they don't want that.
Wow.
Because they learned everything from the Justice League.
Oh,
the
well.
first version turned out better.
right. What 3 hours? I mean, you know what though? I would watch a 3 hour.
I mean, I would
that-
too.
And I don't even like Robert Pattinson. Granted, and I'll be honest. I've really only ever seen him. I've seen him in Harry Potter, and I've seen him in
Cedric,
Twilight.
He died for your sins, man.
Oh well, he did that.
The
sure.
Goblet of Fire.
He did. I haven't seen him in anything other than that. So me gauging his acting skills is based just off of that, and I'm like,
He did a bunch of, like,
I feel
indie
you
movies,
couldn't
didn't he?
Yeah, that apparently are good. Have you seen any like that black and white one with Willem Dafoe? Or
No, I've been meaning to watch that Lighthouse.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's called Lighthouse.
I didn't see it, but I just remember Remember Me, when it had the famous twist ending of him just ending up in the World Trade Center
Oh,
on that day.
nice. Okay, yeah, that wow.
That
All right.
sucks.
But yeah, see, I didn't see any of that stuff, so I was like, I don't think he's gonna make a good Batman. But then that trailer came,
Yeah.
bruh.
I hope that he is not Bruce Wayne very much in the movie. My ideal Batman movie would be Like, it starts out with him being Bruce Wayne, or it starts out with him being Batman, whatever, either way. And then he's Bruce Wayne for a while, he has to be Batman again, and then he's Batman for the rest of the movie. That's what they show him as Batman. You don't see Bruce Wayne again. He's got, like, you know, scruff, facial hair going. He's been up for, like, you know, 3 days straight. He's hurt. He's been shot, stabbed, something, and he's just after the Penguin because he's relentless. He just will not stop. And that would be a perfect Batman movie, in my opinion.
I like that.
Yeah.
That'd
Because,
be
you know,
the
he's...
sequel of the Penguin, though.
Yeah, he's...
Penguin's just got, like, a glorified cameo in this, several scenes.
Yeah.
Really?
Riddler's the main villain. There's, like, setting Penguin up.
Oh.
I guess
Still,
Colin Farrell
even if it's like that and he's after the Riddler, that would even make more sense
he could be
because
the
he's like
first
trying
be
to
after
solve
any
this
one of
stuff.
them.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but
You are justice. Do not lie.
I can't think of the actor's name right now. I do like him, though. I think he'll make a great Riddler, but yeah, that voice...
okay, I didn't realize that they were going for the. That's interesting.
The Batmobile looks sweet, too.
Did they see?
Yeah, dude, it's like it looks like a new Camaro. Like, it's sweet looking.
I didn't know it was supposed to be the Batmobile.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Definitely not a tank in this one.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No, the Bat.
Like,
oh,
his
man.
little bike was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was cool. Whatever.
Well.
But, yeah, I wasn't a big... What do they call it? The tumbler or whatever?
Yeah.
It was like a bridge
the
building
Bat pod.
thing.
Oh, yeah, the Tumbler.
The Tumbler was the
car.
overall thing. Yeah.
Vehicle, or designed for the military, into a motorcycle shooting car.
Right. Right. And I mean, because I'm
It's
pretty
for
sure
bridge building.
Yeah.
when he used that motorcycle, wasn't that when he blew up all those cars to make that shortcut? And I'm like,
he goes through the mall.
yeah, like, okay, so
And he didn't hit anyone. Everybody was fine.
I'd like to think somebody was sitting in one of their cars.
right? He didn't
No,
know.
he drove
guy
past
is
the
just
kids.
sitting in his
The
car
kids
doing
were
a crossword
in one of the cars that he hit.
Jesus. I just, like,
No, we did that video where we had him like
Yes.
broadcast and then
my
they go,
car-
what happened?
my car was one of
But
those cars, yeah.
What if we just re-edited that so that the kids were like, they go up.
we should. You should totally do it. And actually, it's funny because I have an idea, and I'll probably
immediately
edit
make it
this
right
out.
off.
I have an idea. It immediately does. We didn't kill 2 kids.
Everyone's dream.
Okay, the Batman. All right, I think it's going to be good.
I'm looking forward to it.
Like we said, that dude's dead. Like, I mean, it's a Batman doesn't kill.
30 times.
He did. Like, you heard it. Like, I don't know why those dudes were still standing there.
Yeah.
Like, when he took their friend
Like,
down
he
and
just tased himself.
after punch like 5, I'd be like, well, I'm no longer a criminal. Like,
I guess I should go to church.
Batman has scared me straight. Like, I mean, that was crazy. But no, when I saw that, I was like, he gonna be alright. that boy gonna be alright as Batman.
Wow, he beat the shit out of him.
Oh God, he did. Oh my God.
I want to know what they did. Were they just graffiti?
That's what I said. I told him. I was like, dude, what did they do?
Batman wrote a line to it. Batman's like, oh yeah.
Because he literally just walked up on them, and that dude said something sideways. Was he just mad?
Having a friendly dice game, and Batman lands there. He's like, no dice playing.
Batman killed this guy for shooting dice in an alley outside his building. That dude probably owned that building.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Because he's dead. His next of kin owns it now.
Oh shit. Shang-Chi.
Okay, yes, Shang-Chi.
So we haven't seen it. Oh, spoilers
Yes, well,
spoilers.
and that,
Yeah,
spoilers.
all around.
And that all around. The whole show is spoilers. But yeah, the two of us, have not seen it. So, Shang-Chi. Tell us about Shang-Chi. What's up?
Did they fucking kill the Mandarin?
Yes.
Motherfuckers. Every time.
Yeah, his death I wouldn't say is as brutal as I made it sound to you in the the message board, but he dead.
Okay.
Very dead.
Okay. Well, that's
The action is really good in the movie. The visual effects, whew. Let's just say our green screen here is probably going to end up better than the movies.
God.
Take that! Wow.
No, it is so bad. Like you put characters on Asgard, looks pretty freaking good. And even I was surprised when I found out in Civil War they weren't even at an airport the entire time.
Really?
That was all a green screen set.
What the hell?
I did not know that. I thought they were all in there. Wow. Okay.
But Shang-Chi, oh my god! No matter where they put in the background, looks cartoony. They don't fit in it.
Oh.
And the fight on the bus that you see in the trailer a lot, probably the best fight scene in the movie, or at least one of them. Oh, but oh my god, it's ruined by some PS3 level graphics when he's swinging around outside the bus. Like, oh, there's cartoon Shang-Chi.
Nice.
Jesus.
That cartoon
And-
Shang-Chi.
Was the story good?
It was okay. It rips off a Star Trek movie, of all things, and probably the worst one it could. Final Frontier.
That's so bad. Cyborg. We're looking
Cyborg.
for God.
Mandarin. I'm sorry. That's their thing. He doesn't like being called Mandarin.
Of course not.
Yeah, his motivations is
Is
entirely
he an alien?
Cyborg.
Or is he old? Is he...
He is thousands of years old.
Okay.
The Ten Rings have prolonged his life. They don't really go into anything about the Ten Rings, just that they're freaking powerful. He can do pretty much everything. I love when he like jetpacks himself, or actually like Mega Man bounces himself. It's freaking awesome. It is.
So, where is this? Is this after? This is after what is it? The blip, I guess is what they call it.
Yep.
So, okay. So, do they go into? Did he disappear for 5 years, or did?
They don't say.
Oh, okay, so then we assume that I guess he
One
didn't.
thing that's confusing is he's been setting up the Ten Rings for thousands of years, but they don't really go into what they do. He is, according to All Hail the King, that one shot, he is incensed that somebody would take his name and credit for things, but not really clear on what he has ever done. And also the whole... He's mad that someone took his name Mandarin, but he refuses to be called that. He hates being called that. It is admittedly probably the funniest scene in the movie. Just like Iron Man 3, let's make fun of the Mandarin, and it's going to be comedy gold. And to be fair, it is. But also, anyone who likes the Mandarin is entirely insulting.
God dang it. See, and that's okay, because I'm not like a Mandarin fan. And I get they can't do the Fu Manchu type, because that's just hella racist. Like, I mean, you can just don't do all of that. I mean, that's...
Wow, yeah.
Whew. Okay, so I get that, but why can't he be called Mandarin? Like, why did he have to be a joke in the first place? Like, we could have just made an original character. Like, why dumb down... Like, and then, if we're killing all these people, we're running through villains. Who are we going to have left? Like, we have to do something original at some point. Like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Mandarin, but I think that he's one of the cooler characters, especially in the Iron Man, I think, circle. Like, he's definitely the best villain that Iron Man
I was
had.
surprised he wasn't in Iron Man.
Right, and then the fact that, me too, and the fact that this Iron Man never even fought him.
He kept showing the ring.
Right, so he was there, so I guess he was... Do they talk about that, actually?
No, they just show him. And then the fucking main villain, Obadiah or whatever, has a ring that he keeps fucking with.
Yeah, well, no, I mean...
Like, it's like they set it up, but then they never did anything with it.
Well, but, so, the dude in Shang-Chi... Yeah.
His name's Wen Wu.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I told you, he does not like being called Mandarin. In fact, he never went by the name Mandarin. Over the century, I guess people have taken credit for his work or something, or made a legend out of him, and they always seem to call him the Mandarin. And he's like, it's a freaking orange. Quit calling me that.
I mean, I guess that's true. Like, why? Then where did the name come from? I was about to ask that, actually. But, okay. So, I assume that he was the one that set up for Tony to be captured in the first Iron Man movie, right? Because that was
They
his...
don't go into it at all. They don't.
Oh, they don't connect any of that.
They don't connect it at all. Their only connection is with Trevor Slattery, like him pissing them off. But otherwise, that's what I said. They don't really go into what the Ten Rings have actually done. The movie literally starts out by, well, not literally, but neutering him. They set him up as this thousands-year-old warlord who's conquered everything practically single-handedly with his 10 rings, and then he falls in love, and he ceases to be that guy.
Women. No, go ahead.
And really his entire motivation is now basically trying to get the love of his life back with a very Cybok-ish angle to it. Unless you want me to totally spoil that for you.
Go ahead, please.
Cybok was receiving messages to go to the center of the galaxy
Right.
and all that. It turned out to be a monster at the end.
Oh.
He's receiving
Fing
messages.
fang foom.
He's receiving messages from his dead wife, and guess what's at the end waiting for him?
A monster that is. Oh man, I hope it's Fing fang foom. That would make. I mean, because that's. I think it's a Shang-Chi villain actually.
It's generic Marvel CGI monster.
See, that's what I'm saying. They have, and I don't understand
Put
why
Fing
they.
Fang Foom in it and fucking killed him.
I mean, but you know what though? At least he would have been in it. Like, 'cause
Yeah,
when is he going to
yeah.
really be like a main villain? Like, so that type of thing I think is cool. Like, if they use the B villains as fodder, sure. Kill off Fing Fang Foom, sure.
Yeah.
Kill off. Dang, I can only think of DC villains now. Good lord.
I mean, they killed Ronan.
But like, kill off the side ones. Don't kill off a Magneto, a Doctor Doom, a Kingpin. You know, don't kill off the main ones that they get away or they get in jail and then they break out. Like that's what happens.
Yeah.
I don't. Whatever. Okay. This movie does not sound as good as Rotten Tomatoes is making it seem like it is, sir.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I want to see Shang-Chi.
Go for the action, and I mean all the other characters. I mean they're fun. I mean I don't know anything about Shang-Chi in the comics, but I don't know what the actor's name is. I mean he has a great time playing him. He's funny, and Awkwafina, they play off each other really well.
So I do like her a lot. She's super funny. Is she a superhero? So does she have a power, or is she just like a friend?
She's just
So she's just like the
regular
human element,
sidekick.
kind of watching all this kind of. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
She did that movie, Raya.
Yes.
She was the
Yeah,
voice.
she was in there.
I
She was
did
the
not
dragon.
like her voice as the dragon.
You didn't? Honestly, I don't
I
think
know who
I
she
don't think it
was.
fit. I don't think because when I
Did
heard
she
her
kinda have
voice,
like a Brooklyn accent.
she did,
Yeah,
and
I
then
don't
she wasn't consistent with it either. So she kind of slipped in and out of an accent, so it was kind of off-putting. But I mean, you know, we analyze movies too much. But I think that comes from working in the theater. Honestly, I mean, in movie theater, and we like movies, so there's that. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, I don't like plot holes. And this talking about Shang-Chi, and I'm not connecting the stuff. That's such a waste with the whole 10 because.
Like there is no connection there. At least I mean I watched it at 1 a.m, so maybe I missed it, but they were really focusing on him trying to get his wife back. That they didn't really go into the 10 ring. Oh yeah, he had the temple and all his minions and everything, but I mean, what they were about, I don't have the first clue.
So they took what is a main villain and Mandarin's probably maybe a B villain. Maybe an A. I mean, I guess it depends. But they took a big villain from the Marvel Universe, and it sounds like they neutered him. And, well, you said that, actually. That's so messed up. Okay. And that's a missed opportunity on their part. But, moving on, let's talk about some trailers. Did y'all see?
Time to die. That's gotta be exhausting. I don't have time to die. I got so much going on. I've got no time to die.
Yeah. So James Bond, jeez, the new James Bond movie is about to come out. It's been about to come out for 3 years. When was it supposed to come out?
Last April.
God.
Not this recent one.
So and it's now. Is it November?
It's October now, but I'm just waiting for them to push it back. Paramount's already been pushing stuff back.
And I was going to say that
coming soon for a long time.
for a long time. Coming soon.
The tell is that at the theater I worked at, we have not gotten any new posters for that movie. They're waiting.
Oh yeah, they are. Okay, yeah, they ain't even printing the material no more. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot this movie was even coming out. Like when I saw this on Twitter, like and it's funny because I at some point I must have hit a notification because it popped up and it like tweeted me personally. It was like, "Hey, we got a new trailer for this James Bond movie," and I'm like, I didn't even remember James Bond had a movie coming out
That came out
right. Like I was like, I didn't even know that was still, but yeah, forgot all about it. I don't know. Okay, so this is how I feel about James Bond. At least this iteration of it. I like James Bond as a whole, as a character. He racist though. They don't show you that in the movies, but so I read the books.
Daniel Craig or James Bond?
No, not Daniel Craig. The books.
Okay.
So if you read the James Bond novels that Ian Fleming wrote, I guess Ian Fleming might have been right, but whatever. He says nigger all the time, like with a hard R and everything. And I'm like,
that's close, but not quite the word that I use the word negress a lot.
That's it too. I was going to say that. Yes, negress isn't like James Bond in the books. That nigga racist.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I read most of the books last year. Well, in lockdown, I was like, I'm so glad I read them.
I wonder why they glossed over that in the movie.
I can't imagine why. Yeah, that nigga racist. But anyway,
Live and let die. I mean, come on,
right? Like, oh my god. But anyway, I almost feel like these Daniel Craig Bond movies are basically a franchise unto themselves. I can't think of how to say it. Unto themselves.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a 5-part series.
Yeah,
completely unrelated to the other ones.
Exactly. So like the other ones, you could see some kind of, even though it was played by different actors, you were like, okay, I see where maybe this fits in the canon. Whereas this, exactly,
they mentioned Tracy in some way that he's married. Like, License to Kill throws it out. Spy Who Loved Me throw it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, makes it in there most of them.
But this is just its own thing, which is cool. Because I guess it feels like it has a beginning, middle, and end to it too. Because this kind of seems like, I know this is Daniel Craig's last one, but it feels like it should be his last. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill him off.
I was just thinking that. I wonder if they're going to kill him.
Because he's not even 007. That and I don't know the actress name, but the black actress, the female one, she's actually the 007. He's like retired. Where's she from?
Captain Marvel. She was Rambo.
Oh, it's her? Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Okay. Is she British?
I guess. I don't know.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. Okay. All right.
Do you guys know about the big spoiler in No Time to Die involving Bond?
No, but I feel like the dude from, I don't know what show he plays on, but I guess that he plays the villain. Listening to the trailer, I was like, is this nigga his son? Because I'm gonna be real mad. Like, what?
He doesn't have a child.
Rami
oh, okay. Is it not? Is it this guy?
No. He's a child, I guess, with Leah Seydoux.
Oh, okay.
I guess they have a kid, and you know she's gonna bite it, definitely.
Oh yeah, because James Bond is not allowed to have a permanent love interest.
I just waiting for him. Are they finally gonna admit that he's Dr. No?
Oh, I didn't even. Dude, that's the villain. Mm-hmm. I didn't even put that together.
His official name's Safin, but he's into the whole Asian theme.
Yeah.
They put No in the title, and I'm pretty sure that weird Asian mask he wears, I think it's officially called a No mask.
Nice. Okay. So he's Dr. No. Okay. All right. That's cool. It's going to be like that, what was that we screened? The G.I. Joe movie where dude was like the professor or something, and he's like, call me Commander. Like, oh!
The time has come for the Cobra to rise up and reveal himself.
You will call me Commander.
Oh, so now he's Cobra Commander. All right, we didn't see that coming. Every time I think about him, that's the only like that boy done Third Rock from the Sun and the Dream movie. Inception, yeah. But I only see him as that kid out there with the angels with Danny Glover. That was the angel. It was the angel.
Oh shit!
Oh man,
Lord.
But yeah, okay, I can see that. That would be that he's Dr. No. I mean, I'm gonna watch the movie. The Daniel Craig ones are so hit and miss. Like the first movie.
It was so long.
It was really long.
And there was a lot of him playing cards.
He's got 3 out of the 4 longest Bond movies.
I was going to say, it has to be close to the longest.
And actually, No Time to Die will be the longest.
Jesus.
Nice.
50% more card playing.
We're going to play some Baccarat this time instead of poker.
Who left the rules in the deck?
This card
so prolonged in those movies. It's like the guy's making him a drink for 7.5 minutes.
They are, right? While he's explaining everything. It's stirred enough, sir. And you go evaporate it. You stir it so much. Just give it back.
He's just stirring an empty glass.
Playing his plan. But no, it just, I don't know. So are you hyped for it? Are you?
Oh, I'm very
I watched the trailer.
I'm
It's cool.
losing hype because I don't feel it's ever going to come out.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like I want to see it for sure because, like I said, I'm a James Bond fan.
I love.
I liked
James Bond.
Spectre. Spectre was pretty good.
Spectre was good. Spectre. The only one that I don't like, and it's actually I guess the only James Bond movie that I just detest is Quantum of Solace is just bad. Like
The villain plot was so
that the
evil.
second one?
They were
I don't
going
think I
to
saw that
raise
one.
Bolivia's utility prices. It doesn't get more twisted than that.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's just what? Like why is that the? It just is bad.
They
Like
fomented a coup, took over the government, put a vicious, rapey warlord in charge so that they could raise their water bill.
that's what it was. That was literally the plot of Quantum of Solace. Like that movie is just bad. But
The bad guy in Casino Royale was pretty sweet. He did like the fucking like blood.
the blood, we used that as a exclamation for a while when we screened that movie because you actually did that. Blood, we big bad guy from James Bond. Like we exclaimed that when something crazy happened.
Weeping blood comes merely from a derangement of the tear duct, my dear General. Nothing sinister.
Oh god,
That was
Le Chiffre. That was his name. I was
Yeah.
trying to remember his name. The movie was not great though. I didn't really like it. Man,
it was.
I love that one.
I liked Casino Royale. I mean,
I thought it dragged a little bit at the end, but that's, in all fairness, how the book went. I couldn't believe that the testicle thing was in the book.
he hit him in the balls with that rope. Like,
Yes, that's
the
what-
freaking
yeah,
like, he did it like
yeah.
97 times.
yeah, right in the just smash that stuff to paste.
God, that was-
like that's awful.
That's how you torture somebody.
That that's definitely
What are you gonna do with that rope?
yeah. When he put that together, I'm sure.
Oh man.
Another trailer.
Roland Emmerich's latest.
Yes, let's talk about this disaster movie where
As long
the
as we
moon
see
creeps up.
the White House explode.
I'm sure that'll happen. I just want to see the moon creep up on the earth. And we're talking about Moonfall,
Oh
which is
my
a teaser
God.
trailer that was just released.
How do you not know that's happening in advance?
Right. Like, how, we didn't get any advance warning about this.
It's like right there, and they're like,
think
"Oh man,
gravity's
the moon's
shifting."
looking closer." I think.
Right. Like,
The gravity's shifting. Oh, my car's up there. Along with my house. And my son.
And that stripeless dead zebra.
Isn't it good? Stripeless dead zebra. Oh man, it would
shit.
fall back down.
Oh,
it
God.
would. Rip,
Okay,
zip
what-
and bop.
What I need to know is the moon a freaking alien in this movie? Because it seems very much alive and tentacly.
It does. It does. So, like, if you watch, like, the literally the way that who cut that trailer first of all, and they was like, "This is some good work." Like the way it's cut, the moon is literally
a bag of money.
creeping up on the earth, and then they even have a red tint that comes over the moon. Where it just needs a knife.
I think the moon's actually scraping the earth as it goes through. It's not enough for it to sneak up on it. It's going to give a little back rub.
It's not coming through. Oh,
It's the nicest mugging ever. Hey, why don't you give me all your money?
Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. I'm just going to moon you.
right. That was good. That was
Jesus
good.
Christ.
You know
I'm
what?
here all week.
I have no idea who's in that movie. I don't know what the plot is.
Patrick Wilson and... I don't like Halle Berry, but she's in it.
Oh, is she really?
Oh, yeah.
Dang, I ain't seen.
No, I
Halle
like Patrick
Berry.
Wilson because
Which one is he the one that was in Insidious? Is that him?
yeah.
Okay.
And the bad guy in the A-Team.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It's like
Okay.
Call of Duty.
It was. I didn't realize Halle Berry was in it. I didn't
And of course, his
see
most famous
people.
role, Hallelujah.
I was forgetting Halle Berry was in The Last Boy Scout.
Oh yeah,
She
because
was?
she died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
dies.
dies. She's like the catalyst,
She's- yeah.
basically, that starts
His
the whole
girlfriend at
thing.
the beginning.
Yep.
She's the stripper.
I don't remember anything about that movie except the football scene in
God,
the beginning.
it
So
was
they start shooting everyone.
Ain't
Oh,
life
man.
a bitch.
Yeah, that's totally. That is
the movie is great.
That is that's definitely one of my favorite movies. Definitely one of the better Bruce Willis movies. His little dance on top of the thing at the end.
For a dancer, he's one hell of a detective. Oh, so good.
Oh, Moonfall. Oh my God. Coming.
Watch your back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be paranoid tonight. I'm gonna go outside and be like, you better be up there right far away.
Just comes out of nowhere on the other
Stay
side.
up there.
What? Oh man.
I feel like Roland Emmerich just is in the mood for an old video game. He popped in Majora's Mask and was like,
That's literally what that is.
Yes.
Like that's right.
I even want the face on it.
What if the Doctor Strange?
Man, it was good.
It was.
It was sad.
It was sad.
It's one of the better ones so far, if not the best one so far, I'd say.
Yeah. And it's and I know you said you haven't seen it yet.
I'm just wondering, did they, with Evil Doctor Strange, did they take his goatee away?
Actually, yes.
No, he had it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought he had like a 5 o'clock shot. Did he have it? You might be right.
No, I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong.
You might be right. I don't remember, but he.
It had Benedict Cumberbatch in it.
Yeah,
which was sweet.
Which is another good thing about the what if stuff is they actually have gotten a lot of the actors.
Benedict Wong was in it.
Because I think everybody from the Doctor Strange movies that we've heard, they were all actually in this, which was cool. So the whole setup for this was, in the movie, in the MCU, he had that car accident and his hands got jacked up. Well, in this, instead of turning him down to go to hear him speak like she did in the movie, Dr. Palmer says yes, and so he's picking her up in his car, and so they get in the car together, and he gets the car accident happens as they're talking, and she dies, and he lives.
And his hands don't get messed up.
Yeah, his hands don't get messed up. Only she dies is the only thing that happens. And so it drove him, they explained, the grief and sadness drove him to the mystic arts, and he was trying
to Kamar-Taj.
Yeah, he went to Kamar-Taj and all that, so for a different reason. So they kind of fast forward to the stuff of the movie. Like, he stopped Dormammu and everything. But they did pause this. So when he found out about, just like in the movie, when he found out about the Eye of Agamotto being a time thing, he was, of course, like, oh, man, I might be able to save her. So they kind of point that out. But then he kind of dropped it and went on to stop Dormammu, blah, blah, blah. Until, I don't remember actually what happens after that. I don't remember how it syncs up. Long story short, the Ancient One comes to him after he tries to just rewind time using the Eye of Agamotto multiple times. So there's like a montage of her dying in different ways. So he takes a different route. Well, another car comes. He doesn't pick her up. Well, she dies in a fire. All this different stuff. They go to a restaurant, like a little diner. Well, a robber comes in and she gets shot. So whatever he tries, she dies.
She chokes on her dinner.
Yeah, actually that happened. That one they were dancing. That's that one they were dancing. All of a sudden she started coughing and
He's like I don't know how to do the Heimlich. I only know brains.
That's exactly what, because he was just holding her like, Christine. I'm like, you're a doctor.
Dude, the fucking Heimlich maneuver.
Does yelling at your patients help them? Is that what you do? But anyway.
Your house.
Actually, it's true, yeah.
Yeah, I'm dying of a heart attack. He's like, come here. Oh.
Right. This stuff. But
It's a really nice hug.
So the Ancient One comes to him and she's like, hey, yo, you're doing a lot. You can't change this. Her death is a focal point in time that can't be changed, because without it, you won't ever go down the path of becoming a sorcerer, and you won't stop Dormammu and all this other stuff. So she has to die. And he's like, no, but he's like, well, books have been lost. I'll find out. So he finds this Cagliostro person, because they're about to fight, the Ancient One of them, and he teleports away. And this ancient wizard who figured out how to change a focal point in time. And basically what he finds is that you need more power. So he summons tentacles, which they didn't say it, but I'm pretty sure it was Sumer Garath, which is a Doctor Strange enemy, a tentacle being. And he's like, hey, buddy. And this is, I'm paraphrasing, but this is basically how he did this. Hey, I got some stuff going on here, and I don't have enough juice to do it and handle it myself. So I was thinking thinking maybe you, being a neighborly wizard, could give me some of your power. And then a tentacle slaps the shit out of him. Like, mid him asking. Like, literally, that was his approach.
I thought Benedict Cumberbatch was here for a second.
But no, so that was his approach. So of course he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna just take it by force. So he does a whole Lopan impression.
He brings up like a little fucking leprechaun, and he's like,
yeah, he's like, I'm gonna start small. Yeah. And he brings up a little leprechaun, and he like absorbs his power, like Lopan,
like through his eyes and his mouth.
Yeah, like in
sucks the energy out of it.
What the name is that movie? Big Trouble in Little China. When he blinds them and the lights come out of his mouth and like his eyes, that's totally how Doctor Strange sucks up these people. Yeah. So he works his way up. And then he gets super
some of that
powerful.
Stuff looks sweet.
It does, actually. Some of the stuff. And it's outside of Schumer Garoth, there's not really anything that you could be like, oh, it's a nod to something like some sort of Easter egg. Like, I was hoping that they would have done something with Mephisto because people have been jonesing for this dude to show up in the MCU. But they didn't. So he absorbs all this stuff. He's like, oh, time to visit an old friend. And so he summons Schumer Garoth and he kills him and absorbs his power. So he's like, all right, I'm going to try to do this. Well, it doesn't work. And what he comes to realize, and what they flip on the episode, because they kind of twist it, and what you find out is that the Ancient One, when they were fighting, split him into two Doctor Stranges in the same timeline. So while this one is like going crazy and evil and absorbing all this stuff trying to do this, the other one is the one that actually stopped Dormammu and did all that good stuff. So they pivoted. So at that moment when he was like, oh, I'm going to do this, the one up here actually did it. The other one didn't. So they kind of like trick you with the... But it makes sense when you watch it. But anyways, so he needs to absorb... The evil one needs to absorb the good one in order to have enough power to do it. So they, of course, have a epic sorcerer fight. Visually, this is probably the best episode that they've shown so far. Like, it is crazy good how good the fight is. He loses. He gets sucked up. And the evil Doctor Strange turns into some weird blob of all the stuff that he's absorbed. So he's got like tentacles and 17 eyes, awesome. And he looks like super metal.
He's a Christian.
Yeah. And so he's like using these powers, looks like Dr. Manhattan, and he like splits the car apart into all the pieces and like brings her out like in this blue whatever and brings her down. And she wakes up, of course, and he's like, oh, what happened? And he's like, where's her too? And she's like, oh! He's like, he's this horrible monster. Like, why would you think that would be okay? So she's of course trying to she's trying to run from him, and then like at this point the universe is like collapsing, and then this is what actually another plot hole. He turns into like normal like looking him. Yeah, nigga, why you didn't do that in the first place? Why did you approach her tentacle monster? Like, and you could have looked like yourself. He turns
seeing what she was into.
I'm trying to keep options open. What kind of kinky stuff?
Ooh, I like it.
Hey, why don't we invite Lisa over? Joking?
Oh, my God.
So the universe is like collapsing on itself, and he's like holding it back with magic, and the Watcher shows himself, and he's like, you can stop this. You can end it. And the Watcher gives him a speech like, no, you were warned. I cannot interfere. He's like, but you can. You're a god. He's like, I'm not a god. But you know what happens when people interfere with time.
And he like, old baby.
Right. So he like floats off. And like he, of course, the universe collapses. And
that looks sweet too.
Sadness. Yeah. It's sad, man. Yeah, it like he dead. He's dead. But he's not really dead because he must come, and this, this is a good segue. So it ends with the assumption that he's dead, she's dead. He sacrificed literally everybody to bring her back after everybody warned. It was sad. But there's a clip of him talking to, or I don't know if they're talking, but they're in the same scene, the Star-Lord T'Challa and Evil Doctor Strange. So he's not really dead. I kind of think what's going to happen in What If is the Watcher is going to pull these different people from these different timelines where they disappear, and he's like building his own version of a team for something.
The Guardians of the Multiverse.
Right, something. Yeah. Wow, huh? Okay, is that like a legit thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I was guessing. I didn't know that was a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we were talking about how Black Panther did, or Chadwick Boseman did 4 different Black Panther.
Yeah, he did. He has 4
episodes.
episodes. What if? Yeah.
One of them, they show it's like the Avengers 1 when they're in a circle, and it pans around, but it's the Guardians of the Multiverse, and Star-Lord's one of them.
I didn't notice that.
I think one of them is Gamora, one of them is Thor. I think it was in the original trailer for What If, for a commercial.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. Okay.
Yeah, I think one of them's Thor.
Well, dang it. Now I'm over here like, I'm about to figure something out. Yeah. And you were just like, we already knew that. Oh, well.
No. If I didn't tell you, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. That's super cool. But that's, yeah, because, like, everything ends, like, each episode, I know you've only seen the one, but, like, all of the episodes kind of end where, like, Captain Carter, like, disappeared and then reappeared in the, in the present. But they all end with whatever the focus of the person is. Like, they're somehow, like, I don't know, off the board or missing for some sort of time. So ideally, the Watcher could come and like pluck her right when she disappeared to that portal, and pluck him right before the universe explodes, and grab T'Challa. Well, his actually, that episode is actually like super happy.
Doctor Strange is not going to want to go back.
No, he's not. He is not going to want to go back. But yeah, I kind of feel like they'll end up doing something like that, which I didn't know that was even a thing, so that's kind of cool to know.
Doctor Strange, they finish and they win, and they're like, all right. He's like, all right, I'm going to put you all back where you go. And he's like, well, hold on a second. Hold on. Don't we have another mission that we could be doing right now?
Hey, there's something else that we can. Surely there's something.
Do you guys want to play a game of chess or something? What? I mean, we can play Risk. Who wants to play Risk?
That's gonna be the longest game of Risk ever. He gonna prolong that game. I'm gonna go back to Oblivion, people, please. We can do something. You seen Picard?
I've only seen the pilot episode.
Okay.
I'll give it a chance, but I just wasn't getting into it.
Well, it's okay. It's not bad. The story that it tells is pretty good once it unfolds. But do you care about spoilers?
No. Really.
Oh, okay.
I do.
You ain't even a Star Trek fan. Anybody worry about you? Anyways, so Data is in it and figures into the overall plot heavily. I hate Data. I'm so sick of Data. And they drum him up yet again. So this Picard show is turning into just the next generation's greatest hits. Really? And so you have Jean-Luc back. Over the course of the first season, Hugh shows up, 7 of 9. Retired Admiral Riker and his wife, Captain or Commander Troy, whatever she is, and they got a kid. Data, another soon, because who are they even marrying? Like, how are they even whatever. Another soon and Data shows up. And so now season 2, they drumming up the Borg Queen. And
is it
something
Alice
else?
Craig?
No. Which I don't understand why they didn't just get her. That would have made sense. It's the girl. She's a woman. The girl. Excuse me. From. I only know her. Well, she was in Timeless, but you watched 24, right?
Yeah, a while ago.
Okay. Renee Walker, the redhead that's together.
I know who you're talking about.
She's the one that's playing the Borg Queen.
Okay.
I can't think of the actress name, but yeah. But yeah, it's okay. I think, and I mean, obviously, I'm going to cut some of this stuff out. I think we've covered everything, so we can wrap this up. How do you want to end it? What do you want to do?
Goodbye.
Okay.
Hope that, does that work for you guys?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
See you next time. All right.
I've got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach out in my pocket and see what it is?